Yeah, we should be live. I don't know why I had to refresh my live dashboard. Just for it to say I was live and not offline. See, I did get the blood iron recently. Even though I don't really have plans to use it. And for anyone who didn't know, there was like this quote-unquote #2 wiki for Advent of Ascension. Because this mod used to be called Eternal Isles. So there was basically a second wiki for Advent of Ascension, but... Just look at this page. Just see for yourself just how bad it is. And if I can rename this, if the name fits... Perfect. I really didn't think it was all gonna fit. And it only cost me 1 level. No joke, that's what it says on the wiki page for the Blood Iron from that other wiki. Little dumb or retarded image. Yeah, anyone who hasn't seen that wiki page is going to be so confused as to why the Blood Iron got named this. I'll just put it away with the rest of my stuff, though. And I really just want to get back on and continue with the infusion grind because we're getting close to 70 already. Actually, beginning of the last stream, I was actually training the skill. I had 58, was almost at 59. Now I'm like halfway to 66 and currently at 65 infusion. So once my inventory's back in order, I'm going to go right back out there and basically just continue the whole hunt. I'm just going to go back on the infusion training, basically. Once I got enough food, I'm basically just going to be ready to head right back out there. 52 chickens should do it. And of course, yes, I will still bring all my healing staves and whatnot. Probably would be a really terrible idea to not do so. And probably also more night vision potions, so I can just see what the hell's going on in the abyss, clearly. I'd hate to basically just get caught in the dark. It would still be doable, but it would be even more likely I just get jumped by like a group of mobs if I really can't see them clearly. Hopefully it doesn't lag too much heading back in the abyss. Well, getting pulled in by something already, it looks like. Alright, now we're basically back in action. We can continue moving now freely. Those must have spawned like as I was entering the portal last time to just basically leave the abyss. Yeah, maybe later in the stream I might show you some other gems from that Eternal Isles wiki. Elusive's boss page. You just have to see it to believe it. He breaks torches in a vile way. I won't spoil the rest, though. I don't even know what using torches has to do with that boss at all. I just drink night vision so I can actually just see perfectly in the abyss, so why would I need torches? I don't see how using torches would really help against fighting him anyways. I literally can't kill these guys. They just keep gaining all their health back whenever they hit me. And my Great Blades certainly didn't do a lot of damage quickly. Even my Great Blades seem to take quite a bit of time just to kill those off. So I'm basically going to probably just stay on the hunt until I get to 70 infusion, or at least somewhere close. Not only do I want to have that requirement for Ancient Cavern basically knocked out, but I'd also like to maybe potentially get Luck of the Sea and Lure 5 onto like a fishing rod I have. Because that's just going to make fishing so much more efficient. If I want to just try and level up the skill as quick as possible, I could just take the Lure 5, but I'd also like to have more shots at Mending Books, so Luck of the Sea 5 is probably going to be more or less ideally what I want to do anyways. Because I'd simply like to have just more opportunity at actually getting treasure enchantments, one of which could be a Mending Book eventually if I just keep going at it. So extra chances at those treasure enchantments with like a higher Luck of the Sea level will probably also be at what I want. But from what I've seen, I'd actually have to start going back to Dystopia and fighting for my life there until I either get lucky enough to just get the glowing radiant stone sooner than later, or just be strong enough to basically survive for as long as needed. Because there's still the low odds of actually getting yourself the power stone that you need to enchant with. So if I get lucky, it could take like less time than I'm expecting it to. Or it could take longer. We really don't know. But first things first, I'm still not at that level requirement yet to start actually hunting Pixons in Dystopia. And so far, I'm pretty sure like the best means of training is still just staying in the Abyss until then. I'll bump this up again to try and just get more things to spawn in. And yes, this will include probably more enemies spawning as well. I don't know how else we're gonna get the Pixons to spawn in like faster. Because we need to find these as frequently as possible to just train up the skill. So hopefully bumping up that render distance will help me see more Pixons to actually catch. And it looks like it's helping already. Already seen plenty more. Now, if this thing would just hold still, that would be great. Okay, I might not be able to run from this, even with speed armor on. No, I'm not gonna get away, even with speed armor. And I can't even aim my sword at all. I'm gonna have to just Nature Staff. I had freaking speed armor on and I couldn't even outrun these guys. Uh-oh. Now I got a Web Reaper aggroing me too. That or maybe just hide behind a tree and kill it. That could work too. Yeah, like, speed armor, and I still couldn't outrun those distorters, because they just basically had the lead on me. And if it wasn't for my healing staves, I'd been dead again. Because there was like freaking 3 distorters and 2 other guys attacking me at once. Didn't even see like half those guys up until like a second later, and then they all just jumped me at once. At least there's only a couple mobs that are really that bad here, trying to deal with. Web Reapers, if you can run, then getting away from them is really not a problem. Killing them from a distance is also easy. I'm doing alright actually today. I'm still on the infusion grind right now. I'd like to just get to 70. In fact, I'd like to go even higher than that. Because I'm just trying to think what the infusion level I might need to get Lure 5 is, because I don't exactly remember. I think it was probably somewhere in the low 80s, if I'm not mistaken. So if I get to like 80 infusion, then that would be amazing, but I doubt I'm going to do that all like basically in a row. Like I might get to 70 and then take a break, then continue infusion training later when I start feel like doing so again. And not just basically do it all in one shot from like 65 to 80. Because that'd get kind of boring to watch and just monotonous. But 65 to 70, that's how I'm probably going to do. This basically just relies on how many Pixins I can find, really, as to how fast it's going to be. Yeah, because for the most part, this infusion skill has just been going up pretty quickly. Like, the training's been going pretty well on this. I'm gonna just try and kill this guy off and then split, basically. Right, let's keep on running. Let's keep on running until we can't. Now I'm starting to find a lot of mobs everywhere, basically. And we're also getting Pixins, too, which is nice. Thus I can actually level up the skill. I'm actually almost at 66 infusion already. I think if I find like one more Pixon, then that basically just gives me the 66 infusion. That's a super mild ROM hack, right? Gianna Sisters? Super mild ROM hack. How hard could it be? That interpearl throw put me in a cave? Okay then. Not sure how I ended up actually tossing it into this cave. Not sure how it ended up in there. This has been one hell of a precise throw. Alright, so I thought I saw a Pixon around here. Yes, I did. I'm gonna go straight to it. Not all of it. That was, I'm assuming, the Ghost House and the Aconite Mine levels. And then after that was Castle Mine, obviously. I still got that I might want to try and come back to before I get too rusty again. And then really stand no chance against World 9. Wait, is that a is that a... Wait, what the fuck? I thought I saw mention of that as a rare mob, and there's freaking two of them. What the fuck? That weird-looking green guy? Thought I saw a mention of him being a rare mob, and there's actually two of them. But I'm being backed into a corner where I can't even interact with them. So I gotta get these guys off my back first so I can actually pay attention to the... And a Web Reaper's now on me, so... Let's see if I can actually get to those rare mobs or not. What the fuck? I thought I saw two of them, but I couldn't actually stay still long enough to look at them because I basically just got aggroed and basically pushed off into a corner. And of course this guy's still alive. Yeah, he's basically just pushing me away from the rare mob. I gotta just quickly heal up so I can just get a better look-see at what's going on there. Yeah, I'm sure I can see them, but can I get to them? Or how long is it going to take to get to them? I'd love to get a much closer look, but these Web Reapers are making it really risky to do so. Yeah, I thought I recognized those guys as rare mobs, if I could just get close enough to really look at them, but these Web Reapers are making it really dangerous to do so. And I don't even know what else is next to me, either. Like, what if these Bloodsuckers just prevent me from running away and the fight against that rare mob goes bad? Like, I don't want to be, like, having to worry about that, too. And I can't run away. I'm getting stuck on random blocks. Let me just get rid of the Bloodsucker quickly. Right, maybe now I can finally print screen. Well, there's still one of these guys. I did see two, but maybe one of them despawned. This guy's a really deadly melee attack that hits you hard and poisons you, so... I'm basically going to just opt to shoot him from a distance and kill him that way. So I don't just end up getting completely wrecked by him. And there's our 66 infusion, but... Where's the other one of those? I saw two, but one of them must have disappeared. So we got another Abyss Realm Stone. We also got some slime balls as part of the drop. So I guess let me put some of this stuff away, because why not? Just so I can actually have more space to carry things around. I thought I saw two, but I'm guessing the second one must have just vanished completely. Second one must have just despawned or something like that. Like, he probably got enough time to just actually despawn, because I spent all this time trying to just pick off, like, the 3 Web Reapers just pushing me into a corner, basically. So I really want to have, like, 2 chances that they're a unique drop, not just 1, but oh well. Kinda got fucked out of that. Well, we still saw 1 regardless, so that's something. Got screwed out of a second chance at that unique drop from the Slimer, though. I gotta run. Let's run again. Run straight to the next pixel and harvest that too. As soon as this one's been harvested, we run some more. Just keep on running, basically, to wherever it's probably going to be safest. And to wherever the Pixons might be. I was only able to actually kill one of those. I couldn't even get a good print screen of the 2 Slimers next to each other because of all the Web Reapers attacking me. Like, it was just too dangerous to just stay there and get the good print screen. Not to mention the print screen would have been a much better quality than if I would just actually take it from my live stream itself. Could have gotten a really nice quality screenshot of those two Slimers, but we lost our chance, basically. It was just too dangerous. Gimme. So I got to run into a rare mob, interestingly enough. And I mainly just came here for the Pixons anyways, so I guess that was a nice little bonus. And you never know when the next one's going to show up, too. But I can't believe I got to see two, but I got just basically stalled out of killing both, but I killed one. 4th level of World 9. From what I remembered, there was nothing in that level that really stuck out as obnoxiously difficult. I don't have to read everything, by the way. That plus besides, I'm just making sure my eyes are basically always on screen, because you just never know when I'm going to get jumped by like 5+ mobs here. Which is often basically death unless you have a really good healing method to get yourself out of it. When you have that many mobs attacking you all at once and you can't move at all, it's still not easy to get out of. I'm probably willing to bet that I can't either. I'm trying to think. I did do it in one stream, World 8. It took me about 2.5 hours total, I can imagine. I remembered best it was probably like 2.5 hours. Alright, now we're getting jumped again. Another Slimer already, you're kidding me. So let me just get these guys off my back first, and then I'll be able to approach this guy without having to get screwed over by the other mobs. Now we got it. He's unique, known as the Toxic Terrorizer. Just another blaster to add to our collection now. Yeah, he's literally gonna show up not too long after the first one and the second one. Like, that probably wasn't even 10 minutes that passed, maybe not even 5. And then we got to see another Slimer. So basically the second half of World 9, everything else is not quite as bad. So we're basically going to be coming out of this infusion grind with a Blood Iron and a Toxic Terrorizer. That's an Ancient Cavern Realm Stone, isn't it? I can actually finally just reignite the portal and actually redirect it to Ancient Cavern. I still have an empty portal frame, now I can finally actually just point at Ancient Cavern again. Even though I'm still basically not ready to really go in there. When I get time, that's when. My inventory must be so full that the stones are actually dropping to the ground now. Can I just fucking catch this thing? It's just flying away, basically. I gotta just make some space for my stuff at this point. And just figure out what's going on around here. Let me just make space for everything I'm carrying. I suppose that's good enough. I think I'll also start using the other stone bowl now. Apparently I'm invisible. I had no idea I was invisible. Okay, I want to actually have ender pearls in my hotbar so I can use those if it becomes necessary. Can I stop falling into these tunnels, please? I actually need to stay kind of on the surface to find Pixons easily, not go in the tunnels. I want to find these Pixons. But I also don't want to find these Web Reapers. I'm probably going to have to just put some distance between myself and those. Then just pick them off from afar. It's usually too dangerous to get up close. Let's drink the next night vision potion. Halfway to 67 infusion now. Let's try and just see how long we can keep this going on for. I'm getting pulled towards those really quickly. Hopefully it's just the two disorders, but I doubt it. Okay, I guess I was wrong. It was just two of those guys. I think it makes more sense to actually keep this in the hotbar over the pickaxe. Now if I can just find more of these Pixons, of course. Because we're getting pretty close to 67 infusion already. And I'll still be able to gain some experience from also just basically using up the stones. Oh boy. I'm just gonna teleport away from all that stuff. There we go. As if I really need another Book of Shadows, I think I have like more than enough already to just get the gold Shadow Lord statue at this point. I'm just thinking how much faster this whole playthrough could have been if I just figured out how to do multiple things at once. Such as maybe grinding for the Books of Shadow, and also doing the infusion training at once. Like, I probably could have been out here also grinding those books, and also picking up Pixons as it just went along. Certainly would have been more efficient to just actually plan everything carefully in such a way that I could just do multiple things at once. Risking my life here. Almost dead. Almost dead, gotta run. And looks like we won't be running. My armor still has pretty good durability on it. It's just the night vision goggles that really couldn't handle taking much damage. So getting mending on those is probably going to be necessarily like almost a requirement. Same goes for the face mask. Probably going to have to get mending on it before I actually start to use the damn thing. Otherwise it's just going to break apart way too quickly. Too much of a risk with just breaking apart on me. And if I lose that in the Vox Pawns, it's much worse than just losing some goggles. If I lose the face mask, I'm basically hosed. Hence why I'm going to have to be absolutely sure it doesn't just break apart on me while I'm exploring Vox Pawns. Thus I'm probably going to get mending on it before actually going back there with the mask on. Okay, can I just pick the rest of this Pixon up here? There we go. What are we doing here besides just being really confusing? There we go. Now he's finally out of my way. And that just leads us into the next Pixon. If I can just freaking get it. This Oculent's getting in the way. He's not even letting me get it. I see a distorter. Saw him momentarily. If I can just hit the guy, but doesn't want to be hit apparently. Man, these guys literally never stop spawning. Like, there's basically just an endless supply of them at this point. It's ridiculous. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have a Web Reaper aggroing me at this moment. Okay. I'm probably gonna be running out of night vision potions at this rate. And we're almost at 67 infusion, just probably one or two more picks and catches away, and then we'll have it. I think this one's just going to give us it right away. 67? Yep, 67. Maybe I should actually start heading back. Because I've certainly still made good progress in like the last 35 minutes about. 35 minutes, and certainly a lot got done as of late. Yeah, I must have placed those blocks a while ago. Must have been a long time ago I put those blocks down. I'm guessing this was probably somewhere near the Wither Rune Shrine that I made some Wither Runes at a long time ago. Despite the fact I never really used them for anything. Alright, so we're basically almost home free at this point. Now, if I could just find some more Pixons, just to get some more infusion experience before I head out, that would be great. Now, how long do you think I'm gonna have to chase after this frickin' thing? Apparently not that long. They can't follow me up onto this tree now, can they? Certainly doesn't look like it. So, where do I go to leave? Hello? Yo, hello? We're almost able to leave. I need to just find my portal. Except for whatever reason I can't right now. Not only that, I can't even point myself the right way because there's just enemies wherever I'm trying to go. I need to make more space to pick up these stones quickly. I'm probably going to be done with this very soon, this trip in the Abyss for stones. This infusion stone trip's going to end very soon anyways. What do I not need to carry? I'll toss the glass bottles. What's hitting me? It's probably this. Now, can I just find the portal so I can leave? Without these guys basically just trying to swarm me. Yeah, the problem is that I'm getting swarmed by web reapers. So I see my portal, but I want to quickly just trying to grab this. Yeah, those two web reapers basically killed themselves off anyways. Got into a fight with one another. Oh boy. Okay, okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? They're trying to be sneaky on me. They're trying to be sneaky. Nice, they're gonna try and just kill each other. Now I can just pick up the Pixon basically uninterrupted. And we're out of there. About 40 minutes spent in the Abyss, give or take. We got all these shining infusion stones to show for it, basically. Used up, like, about 1 1/3 of a stone bowl. So let's just turn these into even more infusion experience. And maybe some power stones that I doubt I'm going to really use. I mean, I will use them, but still, regardless. I'd rather have power stones of different types. Don't get me wrong, I'd still probably use these, but power stones of different types would be even more helpful. Because the shining power stones can only give me, like, at best, protection 4. Which I can get from enchanting the vanilla way already. It's not like I can't get protection 4 without, like, just vanilla enchanting. And there's 68 infusion. All this, and I don't even know when I'm going to use these, if I'm going to need to use these that badly. Probably honestly don't need to use these too badly. I'll definitely save them until I'm the infusion level you need to actually get protection 4 from using them. And we just got some slime balls from Slimer, because we found that. Like, yay. Somehow found that. So I'm at 68 infusion, and I'm actually getting insanely close to 70 at this rate. Like, not too long ago we started with 58 infusion. Now we're at 68. We'll have gained like 10 levels in 2 streams. So I need more golden carrots, ideally. I'll turn some of these to carrots, I guess. I'll turn some of these to golden ones. That should last us for a while still. So the gold blocks, yeah, I still have plenty of gold. Still, like, not all gonna have to worry about running out of that anytime soon. Still have plenty of. So I guess I'll get more night vision potions ready. I think I'm actually just gonna stay on the infusion training until I have 70. And then maybe just move on to something else. Just to break up the monotony and not just do everything in one shot. Yeah, since I'm going to be waiting for potions to brew anyways, I think I might as well just look up the level requirements anyways. For, like, the next type of infusion stone. While I wait for these potions to just basically brew. I think it was 72 for the next one. It was 72 for the next one. They spawn in Dustopia. And they give twice as much experience as the shining ones that I'm hunting down right now. Yeah, wow. Still, Dustopia sounds pretty risky to just run into anyways. So yeah, if I hit 72, I can go to Dustopia and hunt down the Radiant Pixons there. And then that'll open up some more new enchantments. One of which is Luck of the Sea, and I can get it up to level 5. By the time I can actually start hunting down Radiant Pixons in the first place. Because it says for level 5, Luck of the Sea you need Infusion 66, and to actually start hunting those Pixons down in the first place you need 72. Unless you just spawn them in or get them from somebody else and you're playing multiplayer. But I'm just gonna, like, get them as intended, thus need the 72 infusion. I guess like this we can just go right back into the abyss. And if I just really keep on going at it, I should end up with 70 infusion like no time. I think I might have to make another stone bowl for this. I'll probably also make a diamond one too. Oh, 2 events in one day. I'm not going to be sticking around for those. I'm going to be going right back into the abyss for more infusion training, basically. So let me just get the ingredients quickly for my bowls, because I'm going to be making a couple more. 2 more stone and 1 diamond. Can't use the diamond one straight away, unfortunately, but we're still going to be using those stone ones. I think I'm probably going to shove the other bowls in here for now. Let's just get right back into the abyss, basically. I'm going to jump right back in. Not going to waste any time. I just want to get this out of the way. 70 infusion really shouldn't be hard. Let's just finish this off, basically. We're so close. I said let's finish this off. Of course, there's another distorter on me. And now I'm probably going to get swarmed again before I can even see what's hitting me. Yeah, before I can even see what's hitting me, I just keep getting hit. This is my least favorite pair of mobs to have together ambushing me. One slows you down, heals its health when it hits you. Other just basically pulls you in towards it. Then together, you likely can't escape. It's really tough to get away from both of them together. They're usually tough enough, like, basically, when they're alone. Well, maybe not necessarily, but together, they're just a real pain in the ass together. As much as I'd like to get out of the abyss and not have to do my infusion training here, I think Dystopia might, like, get even more out of hand, possibly. Like, I remember that the mobs there were just stronger on average. It just makes me wonder, like, how that's even gonna go, the whole infusion training at Dystopia. Again, I'm probably gonna be able to survive with my healing staves helping me, but I'm probably gonna be in for, like, one hell of a fight there. Just trying to actually train the skill. I don't know, the Pixels gonna stand out like they do here, or are they just gonna blend in with the foreground? Or will the Pixels just blend in with the ground again like they did for Laborian? And then I have to basically fight for my life and just have a good eye to spot these Pixons as they appear. Alright, have fun, I guess. I'm just gonna stay on the Pixon grind. By the time you're done playing, I might have 70 infusion. That's if I can find Pixons to actually capture, then I'll have 70 infusion. That'll basically be another requirement down for the Ancient Cavern. Could maybe go for 70 in Runation next if I wanted to, but I think I might just jump back on the Augury or maybe do something more fun in the meantime after we hit Infusion 70. Let's get this thing to come down. Again, just doesn't want to stay still, apparently. Yeah, I was certainly getting better luck with the Pixins earlier. Now I'm not seeing too many. Inventory's basically... Okay, I got another of these. I'm trying to remember what dropped it, though. Not exactly sure. Right, let me just put down another shulker box to keep more stuff in. Inventory is getting, like, full at this point. Full of stuff. So let's basically make more space for ourselves. Alright, let's just get back to looking then. And we're gonna have plenty of shulker boxes to also empty out once I'm done this grind. Or would you believe it? That's another Slimer I'm looking at. Okay, so how many Slimers did I actually... Wait, what the fuck? How many is that? Is that 2 more Slimers? Yeah, it is. Let's print screen that. How close can I get to get a good print screen without me just dying in the process? I want to just be able to get a good print screen of both of these guys, but I don't want to die trying. Ow. And now I'm blind, so I can't even see them. Ow. I was trying to get, like, the perfect print screen, but I'm gonna have to probably take a shitty picture. Probably gonna have to take a shitty screenshot, because too many mobs are chasing me now. Now this Slimer isn't even paying attention to me. Can't even get a good screenshot, because too many guys attacking me at once. Way too many guys attacking me. I can't keep both of them on me at once, apparently. Ow. That's a good enough print screen. That'll have to do. And I gotta drink this so I can actually see what the hell's going on. Alright, let me just get these freaking ghosts off my back. Because otherwise they're just never gonna leave me alone. And I can't even pick that up. Maybe I can take an even better print screen now that those guys are freaking off my back. Or maybe not. 2 Web Reapers are gonna be on me. And a Bloodsucker's on me. Uh-oh. I don't even know where the other Slimer just went to. Might not even be able to find out either. It might be too risky. Wait, there's one up here. Is this the same or is this a different one? I honestly can't even tell with all the mobs that are just on me at this point. There's just too many guys on me. Right, he just hit. I can't run. I literally need to run, but can barely run. Yeah, that poison's gonna drain me quickly, so I need to just kind of put some distance and heal up. Just so I don't die to this guy. Yeah, there's so many freaking guys out here. Can barely do anything without just something attacking me. Trying to get a good print screen is much easier said than done. All this foliage, and more so all the enemies attacking me, so I can't even stand still for long enough to get a good screenshot. Now I'm trying to hunt Pixons, and even then I can't do that either. I literally can barely do anything at all. Let me put some more of these drops off the Slimers into this box here. Let's just shove these into the box too. And, okay. Pickaxe, pick it up. Uh-oh. Great. Now I'm finally seeing Pixons again, but gotta fight for them. At least the apparitions go down easily. Barely even freaking click this thing properly. I don't know how I keep missing when it's like right in front of me. Like it's right in front of me, I somehow just keep on missing it. Come on. Come on. How do I keep freaking misclicking on this thing? It just keeps moving way too much. Well, at least now I'm starting to get plenty of these Pixons harvested, so this is certainly going to speed up my infusion training. Just seeing a bunch of them, like, right there. I need to get away from those guys. Need to get away. Alright, I'm gonna have to kill this guy. He's not gonna leave me alone otherwise. I gotta kill him. I gotta kill him. Or that. I don't know why, but now I'm starting to get, like, all the mountains. And all the terrain is just difficult to, like, move around. Okay. Barely even, like, not even halfway to 69 infusion either. Getting slowed down by all these freaking enemies. Like, I basically have to fight them or I'm gonna die. And right now I'm basically getting a lot of these guys to spawn in. I'll probably just come back for the flesh eaters later once I'm done grinding out infusion. I mean, I want to just stay focused on that first, since I basically almost have that milestone knocked out. And now the Pixons aren't showing up again. Alright, nice. What the hell was that? That was weird. As if I really need, like, a reason for my screen to go black and for me to just get hit out of nowhere. Like, I don't need to be surprised like that. This is the Abyss. You just never know what's gonna happen. I don't need to be, like, surprised like that for nothing. You know, I already have to worry about just being piled by mobs, particularly ones that don't let you move. So I don't need random things like that happening either. It's not gonna help at all. Got another of these distorters drops. I don't remember what it was. I need to get these guys off my back first so I don't die. And I lost sight of the Pixon. Well, there's two here I can just go harvest, so it's all good. Three bloodsuckers and, like, guarding this Pixon. Alright, fine. Take it on. Alright then, just come at me. Take me on, basically. Uh-oh. They kind of have me in a corner. If I can just... I'm gonna just heal up in case they try anything funny on me, these guys. In case something else tries something funny. You never want to know when something else is just gonna spawn in and wreck you. Another blood drainer. Like, I gotta keep making inventory space for all this stuff that drops. Also gotta find a place that's safe to actually do this, because I don't want to just die. Need a safe place to actually put the stuff away, too. Alright, something's on me. Is something on me? Yeah, I'm being aggroed. Okay, just make sure my inventory's in order. Without being interrupted. Okay, just make sure I have everything the way I want it to be, please. Yeah, it looks like it's in order again. And I'm almost at 69 infusion. I can probably actually just get the infusion stones needed to get to like 70 in this one trip. I got another super cannon. I think I must have got like 2 of these this trip so far. And I got another blood drainer as well. Sadly, we didn't get another little or dumb retarded image. Or little dumb or retarded image. As Eternal Wilds Wiki quoted it. As that wiki article put it. The little dumb or retarded image. Am I still... I wonder how many people... Okay. You're not the first person to ask me well, you're not the first person to ask me if I had sex. Or some variation of. And the answer to your question is yes. I'm gonna guess when 2 of these are actually active at once, like, their pulse strength is actually combined or something, and it's even harder for you to run away from 2 at once, I think. Ooh. That was close. Nearly got just gangbanged by 2 Web Reapers. That was close. 2 Web Reapers nearly just had their way with me, basically. Yeah, you really don't want to get close to those guys in melee range. 2 Web Reapers. 2 of them can just cut your health down even faster than 1, of course. And usually, like, 1 Web Reaper is deadly enough, but 2 of them, it's even worse. Even more likely to get wrecked by 2. Especially since their hits can land, like, back-to-back, basically. Either have to kill those or just not even bother harvesting that Pixen. And just go elsewhere where it's going to be safer. I'm not going to bother trying to run. I'm just going to kill this Distorter if he lets me kill him. I'm going to kill him if he lets me. There we go. Drink this up. Eat this. Just try and gain some health back. Getting really close to 69 infusion now. Had to leave some Pixens behind. Yes, and I'm not ashamed of it either. Had to leave some Pixens behind. Okay with that, as long as I'm not dead. It's going to be even tougher to basically just re-gear after taking a death. then is just basically lose on a bit of experience for the infusion skill. Yeah, I'd be willing to lose out on a bit of experience if it doesn't mean me just dying, basically. As long as I can actually just not die, I don't mind. There's another Pixon. How many Web Reapers are going to have aggroing me this time? Hopefully it's just the one. And if it doesn't come too close, it should be easy enough to harvest. That was actually really easy. So I still have like 2 of these potions left. Not counting the one that's already active. It still has like 6 minutes on it. I'm gonna have to start going north if I want to consider leaving at this point. Even if I do leave now, it's probably not quite gonna put me at 70 infusion. Some pretty personal questions you've been asking. But from what I saw, I don't think so. Fucking... Why is this not working? Okay, now I can get away. And their pearl throws just really didn't want to do anything for me, apparently. I kept hitting, like, random pieces of vegetation and the pearls just didn't do anything. Just in case. something tries to pull a fast one, I'm going to use the Nature Staff. Yeah, in case something tries to pull a fast one. Next thing you know, 3 Distorters just jump me. Make that 4 Distorters jump me. Can't even hit a single one. Then basically freaking 4 Distorters just jump me out of nowhere. And I'm able to actually kill them all without having to heal up or anything. Then yeah, 4 Distorters just jump me out of nowhere. And yes, you gotta basically kill every one of them to be able to actually break free. So yeah, that's certainly easier said than done. You gotta kill all 4 of those guys. Not to mention most of my hits are just missing because I keep getting knocked around in different directions. I can barely even actually point my guy in the way I want to actually hit something. I can barely face him in the right direction to hit stuff when he's being knocked around that damn much. At least now I'm finding more Pixons. Of course this thing is coming closer to the Web Reaper, not further. Oh, of course I have. Well, not too red, because I usually wouldn't stay outdoors for too long if it was really that hot out. Okay, what's going on here? Besides the usual, what's going on here? There we go. Now I can harvest this. And I'm gonna have to drink my next potion soon, so I can actually see what the hell's going on here. So I have almost no food left. I should probably start trying to leave at this point. Barely, like, anywhere close. Barely above 69 infusion. Really not close to 70. Might just have to leave it at that for now. And maybe come do another trip here. Yeah, I'd like to try and not have to make another trip out here just to get the 70 infusion. I'd like to get it in this trip, but might be too risky to just basically not do it, like... Maybe too risky to do it in one trip, basically, and not just do a second. Because I'm really running short on food. I have 3 chickens left. Well, I certainly have been sprinting a lot, so... I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I've been going through my hunger fairly quickly since I've been doing a lot of sprinting. Often just run away from enemies that are trying to kill me. Yeah, a lot of reasons to be doing a lot of sprinting in this dimension. Yeah, this one's certainly going to have you running around a lot, just to be safe. And also a lot of fighting that also kind of just eats away at your hunger bar. And yes, there's a lot of fighting involved here, too. I think I can maybe look around a bit more to try and find a couple more Pixons. And then from there, just try and get the 70 infusion with all the power stones I do have. That is if I can actually find more. Problem is I need to find some, and they could just simply choose to not spawn at all. And we could simply go without seeing any for a while. And right now I'm not seeing any more Pixons, of course. I just need a couple more, I think. And then the infusion stones, just by putting them on the infusion table, should get me to 70 infusion, but the Pixons I think I'm going to need are just not showing up. Like, they are not appearing at all. They're just not appearing. And we're not seeing any new Pixons at all. There's one. Gonna need more than that, though. Probably gonna need a couple more than just this one here. Especially if I'm not only getting, like, 2 or 3 per Pixon. Like, 2 or 3 stones. I can get up to, like, 5. And if I do get, like, 5 more often than not, then I basically have fewer of these to look for, which is always good. Two Distorters and a Web Reaper. I'm gonna pass on that. Though those would probably kill me, I'm gonna pass on that. Those could take me down. Distorter's blocking me from running, and a Web Reaper just farcasting me. I'll pass on that. Now we're certainly getting closer to 70 infusion. I really just want to get it all done in this one trip here. If these guys are going to let me, that is. They might not. Now I lost track of this Pixon, of course. I'm trying not to die while just trying to collect it. I'm probably going to have to fight this guy or just leave the Pixon. I'm going to just fight this guy. Usually I have to fight these guys or run. Just trying to ignore them and outmaneuver their projectiles doesn't always work. Sometimes they're too close for you to really consider just basically trying to outmaneuver them. What is going on? Okay, why am I almost dead? Why am I 1 heart? What's going on? What's also hitting me? Why am I at 1 heart? What? That just kind of messed me up. Well, that's what nearly got me killed. That was kind of just hiding on me. Pixon's there. Got the rest of the Pixon now. Wasn't easy, but we did it. Basically down to my last chicken right now. I guess no matter what, I should really consider just leaving here. Doesn't matter how close I might be, I should probably just leave before I end up dead, actually. Or at the very least, just not run around too fast. Just try and conserve, like, the chicken that I have left. I'm stuck in a tree, and now I'm not stuck in a tree. Now, where do you suppose more of these things are at? These Pixons that I need to find, ideally. Where do you suppose more of them are hiding? Okay, I see one. Web Reaper hiding. Okay. This terrain is certainly annoying to navigate around, and I'm probably gonna get this Web Reaper aggro me as soon as I start harvesting this Pixon, most likely. Or maybe not. Come on. Why is this thing taking so many hits? Okay, I see another Pixon, but how many guys are gonna try and block me from harvesting it? Let me collect it. Ow. Ow? It's probably this guy that's just making me take damage. I can't see. I can't see. I literally cannot see. There's nowhere to see. Can't see. I need to drink this up and be able to see better. Before I can actually do anything else, I need to be able to see what the hell is happening. Right, so what's going on even? I know there's basically distorters everywhere, so what's exactly going on here? What's going on? I'm not lagging? Am I seriously lagging now? And something else is behind me. Web. Oh. Ooh, that's scary. Shit. Oh, shit. We gotta run, we gotta run. Oh, shit. Oh, what is... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Where's the other web reaper at? Oh, shit. Where's he at? Oh, shit. Where are they at? Holy shit, that was close. These guys are really good at hiding on me, apparently. They're really good at hiding. Yeah, they just keep freaking hiding on me and surprising me when I least expect it. Yeah, I saw like 2 Pixons, but these guys are just gonna basically block me from getting them. They're gonna block me out of getting the Pixons. So I gotta kill them or just basically run. Like, either kill these or don't even try for the Pixons. Just try and, like, ignore them. I'm gonna get killed for sure. Well, that Heartstone's gonna help a bit. What is around me now? What is around me? Yeah, I saw these Pixons somewhere around here, but I had to just bail because a Web Reaper is just ganging up on me. And something else is on me. Okay, I can see the Pixon. And I can see a Web Reaper also just waiting to attack me. Let's just kill it. Before it can do anything, we gotta kill this thing. It's gonna destroy me if I just try and ignore it, for sure. We gotta kill that too, to be safe. Too risky to leave that Distorter alive if he's near the Pixon. I'm gonna try and run. I'm gonna try to run, but I might... okay, I've been blocked. I think I'm just been blocked. And where the hell did he even come from? It's like that Distorter wasn't even frickin' there, and then he just appeared. He literally just appeared out of nowhere just to screw me. Or try to, as a matter of fact. He literally appeared from frickin' nowhere just to try and screw me over. Like, how did they just appear out of fucking nowhere? Like, I'm facing south. I want to face south. There's a giant wall in front of my face. Giant mountain blocking me from just going directly south. And more bloodsuckers just around the corner waiting to jump me. I'm gonna run past them. I think I can probably get to 70 infusion with my inventory full of infusion stones. If I can find any more, that would be great. Might not, for all we know. I nearly died a couple times, even with the healing staffs and everything. Still. It was pretty close on several occasions. Web Reaper is basically surprising me because I couldn't see them very well. Could only see it, like, by the time I was standing directly next to it. By that time, it just has a chance to get a lot of damage in on me. I gotta chase after that. I'll still take the 2 infusion stones, though. North, I'm trying to go the right way, but literally cannot go the right way. I literally can't point myself the right way now because of all these enemies around me. Uh-oh. There's guys everywhere around here. I'm gonna just boot it. And I might not be able to run. I'm gonna throw this pearl. And put myself actually right next to... Ow. Put right next to my portal that lets me leave. Any more Pixons before I just leave? Honestly, doesn't look like it. Oh, I do see one, actually. Bloodsucker's gonna... Great! 2 Bloodsuckers are gonna jump me now. I'm gonna get jumped. I'm literally gonna get jumped. Sure, let's just get jumped like always. Ow. Sure, let's just get jumped and not be able to run away, because they're freaking slowing me down now. Alright, fine, they'll jump me. You should be dead by now. There we go. They're dead. Stop freaking jumping me all the time, it's so annoying. And this one's still alive. Got him. That's certainly slowing me down a bit. But we're gonna get the Pixons regardless. Might as well just take this last bit of experience and then leave. And go back for the overworld where it's gonna be much safer in comparison. Hit this guy, please. I guess it's time to leave with what we have. We certainly did good. Well, we did good. Other than the fact I nearly died a couple times, we did good for ourselves. Suppose I'll take this while it's still being offered to me. Get him? Nice. Almost a level 40. Let me just actually quickly take that, I guess, too, while we're at it. And now we're basically going to be ready to leave. I'll just leave like this. Okay, I was back out of the abyss again in one piece. Back from another trip into the abyss. And of course I have more things to put away. And also just stones to use up. This should ideally put me at 70 infusion. That'll be another major milestone knocked out. Because that's what I need to do the Ancient Cavern bosses, and I almost have it right now. Yeah, with the rest of these stones, just using them on the infusion table, that should give me 70 infusion right there. We're basically almost there. 70 in infusion. And one more power stone, because why not? We just hit 70. That's another Ancient Cavern requirement knocked out right now. Still gotta figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do with all this other stuff I've accumulated. Certainly have accumulated tons of tokens. Gotta figure out what to do with them, basically. So maybe I could start doing that, just actually trying to get rid of tokens that I'm otherwise not going to use. Yeah, I'm actually doing freaking great for myself right now. Let's just kind of light this up a bit so it's easier to see what's going on in here. Don't need to place all the torches, and yes, that already does kind of help with just seeing better. Yeah, I thought I heard something in my house, but I literally can't see it. Yeah, I can basically hear this thing just hiding around my house, but I can't even see it. Now I got that chasing me. I'll also just kill the skeleton quickly. Yeah, I thought I could hear something, but I just can't see it. I can totally hear this guy, but I can't see him. Is he maybe on my roof or something? I don't know how to get up there, but is that possible? Yeah, I can hear something, but I can't even see it. How the hell can I not see this thing? I can clearly hear it, but why am I not seeing it? Like, I've certainly checked everywhere around my house already by this point. So what gives? How can I not see him? More stuff to put away, basically. So yeah, 70 infusion is basically finished. We knocked that out. I'm gonna see if I can actually remember where any Laudamen were in Gardencia. I probably did take notes of this down somewhere. If I can just find it, that is. Gardencia. This is probably the sheet of paper with the information on it. Gardencia. I have a few locations written down. This corresponds to kinetic runes, I think. Laudamen. Okay. I think I know where I need to run to if I want to try and find a Gardencia Laudamen, so I'm gonna just go over there quickly. I'm gonna go to Gardencia with all these tokens to trade them in and see what kind of lotto totems I can come out with. Or better yet, see what kind of rewards I can end up with. Basically just check more things off of my to-do list. So we'd go southwest ideally. We'd go southwest to find the guy, basically. So there's a kinetic rune shrine. Except, of course, I don't really need to use that right now. If I did, I said I'd be going making kinetic runes, but we don't need to do that, really. I ideally want to get to this Lotto Man's. Okay, I brought my gravitator. Good. Because otherwise it would be like, how the hell would I get down once I find them? Like, I gotta have a way to get down after getting up to where the Lotto Man is. Yeah, in case anyone didn't see just how tall the beanstalks are at the Lotto Man spawn in. It's ridiculous. That was a really rather quick kill on the Archvine. Nothing in particular needed, though, that dropped. That was pretty quick regardless. If I could just get better at actually doing the jump crits, that would just make combat so much easier for me. If I was just good at doing these. Alright, they're trying to just get me trapped again. So, southwest, but I need to face southwest, but apparently I'm having a hard time doing that. There's southwest. Might need to consider repairing the armor soon. I mean, I did spend a lot of the time in the Abyss just getting into plenty of fights. I figured it was going to come to this sooner or later. Grass, stop getting in my way. Alright, I'm gonna have to freaking kill these broccolis first before I can actually kill the Archvine. Otherwise, the broccoli is just gonna basically distract me from damaging the Archvine. I literally now can't even keep track of what's going on. I'm trying to just get in to hit the broccoli, but they're not letting me. They're literally not letting me get in there. There we go. Yeah, I need to freaking get in to figure out what's going on. I got two Archvines on me at once, both trying to drain me out of my health. There we go. Still, we didn't get really any interesting drops we needed or anything. So, southwest. Oh, hey there, Rico. You just missed me getting level 70 in Infusion. This skill that's themed around enchanting things, where you have to just pick up these things called Pixins that spawn in quite a few dimensions. It's kind of as boring as it sounds. So I'm probably going to just save the rest of the Infusion grind for another time. Since I did hit the milestone of 70, which is one of the Ancient Cavern requirements to basically battle all those bosses. One of them, you need 70 in Infusion alongside 70 Augury, which is needed for all those bosses to be able to actually fight. So we have another major requirement basically down. Alright, there we go. Now we're back at the one of the Lotto Man beanstalks here. I'm not going to bother climbing up. I'm going to use the Rosedons to just teleport me straight to the top. Much quicker to just teleport up. And of course, to get down, I will be using the Gravitator, otherwise fall damage will for sure be lethal. And he's offering but one different type of totem. There's probably like two, I can imagine. So let's still try and get this Rosidian Archer Gun for ourselves. See if we get lucky. And if we have to, we'll keep on trying for this. If we get it, we'll then move on to the next type of totem. Yeah, I've certainly saved up a lot of tokens just by hunting all these mobs in this dimension for different petal drops. And so far, we haven't gotten this Archer Gun yet. So I'm going to buy 10 more, and I'm actually just going to kind of keep on trying this until we just end up winning the thing. Like, a sound's going to play, indicating that you won it. So I'll know for sure, like, when I've won the thing. And that's the sound. Doesn't look like I can just buy a single one for a souvenir unless I buy 10 more. But I'm going to save the rest of these tokens. I'm going to basically save the rest of these tokens for the next lotto reward in this dimension, whatever it may be. So, Gardensian Lotto Man. Floral Lawn Man, close enough. Yeah, that's what I thought. He would have, like, ideally up to 2 different types of totems. He's only selling one. There's 2 rewards from Gardensia you can win through the lottery, not just one. So there's the Rosidian Archer Gun, which I now have, and there's also something called a Flower Corn, which looks like a blaster. It's a blaster. But I would have to find another of these Lotto Man structures because this guy is only selling Rosidian Archer Gun totems. And yes, I'm gonna have to just get down by Gravitator. The fall damage for sure would kill me if I didn't just use a Gravitator or anything of the sort. Falling from like 100 plus blocks, that would definitely be lethal. So I basically blew through almost all of my tokens, but we got that Archer Gun. Also going to continue to hunt these guys down for the petal drops, and I'll just basically end up with the Gardensian tokens as a result of that, too. Oh, yay, we got another Ancient Cavern Realm Stone. I can basically just trade that in for more coins. I could keep on just exploring just to see if we can find any more of those beanstalks. Because I'd like to find more of those beanstalks so I can maybe find a lotto man that's actually selling the other type of totem that's not throws it in archer gun. Eventually, we'll just basically get all our tokens back that we had earlier. Okay, maybe I won't actually want to keep on exploring. Because I'm about to, like, lose a piece of armor, so I think I'm going to want to just split at this point. I think I'm actually going to opt to split instead, considering how weak my armor is becoming. Like, I'm about to just have my helmet just break apart. It has almost no durability left on it, so I'm going to just split at this point. If I have to just kill anything, I might just use my Great Blade or bow instead. And just simply not even bother with the Archvines at this point. I'll probably just have to leave all the Archvines alone for now. I'll have to just kill them once my armor can actually take damage from them again. I had no idea, like, I was just gonna burn through my armor's durability that damn quickly. But then again, I was spending all that time in the Abyss, so... Okay, what just happened here? Like, one flower just generated inside of another. Alright, I'll see you some other time. If I get time, I'm probably gonna jump back onto Luigi's Adventure. Still basically really just set on getting more stuff here done though regardless. Maybe I should take a little break again. I mean, I got my 70 infusion. And I got that out of the way finally. And I'm certainly getting closer to having all those dream enchantments you can get from the infusion table. Another Vox Pawns Realm Stone. Something is just creeping up on me, it looks like. If I can just get out of the water now. There we go. Come on and move. There we go. Trying ideally to not get hit at all, so I don't just risk losing a piece of my armor. Specifically my helmet, because that's just about to break apart any moment now. Like, it looks like it practically has no durability left. Enough hits and it's just going to be gone forever. I'm not risking that. I'm really not risking that. Hence why I basically just been safe spotting everything I could. Just to be sure we're not going to lose an armor piece. And then I guess I can just look for the other lotto man later. One who's going to offer the other sort of lotto totem that's not the archer gun. Because I already have the archer gun. I'm not really paying too much attention to it, most likely. That plus I want to be sure I wouldn't just have my armor break apart on me. So we got this archer gun here. I'm just going to basically put it away with the rest of the stuff I have. I guess I think I can also quickly just put this realm stone here and get the ancient cavern portal reignited, but I'll probably only really go back in there once I actually have all the skill requirements that I need to fight the bosses there. Otherwise, I'm just wasting my time in that area. Otherwise, I'll just be wasting time and effort. Wow. Alright, he just dropped a carrot. So what can I just throw out at this point? Like, what do I really not need? Besides, I don't know, like, everything here. If you don't read this, Iwa Bambo. Never heard of someone call someone a Bambo and it meant a good thing. I assume that doesn't sound like a good thing. Oh, there's some host that must have just spawned, it looks like. Also just making sure I don't throw out anything I actually need to keep. I'm gonna kill these for some Creeponi Realm Stones quickly. Except I think I need to buy Terraria first. I don't have Terraria, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, those 2 realm stones I just got, they're gonna be good for more silver coins. That's cheap. So we just got some more easy silver coins there. Because no update in forever, so it's basically like abandoned by the developers then. Except like by the community that makes mods around it. So like definitely exactly like Minecraft then, right? So yeah, 3 more realm stones just to basically sell off. No, they're taking their time to actually make good updates. Well, that's important, by the way. You don't want to just rush something out that's actually really shitty. So again, I do it to just repair my armor. Oh, there we go. Maybe I should also repair the sword while I'm here. I think I'll do that too. Since it's starting to also look like it's somewhat low on durability. And it's like the best short sword I have, so I gotta repair it. It's the best regular sword. Not counting Great Blades, those are like a different sword class. Best regular sword we've got, so we should really repair it still. And we'll have to go and start replacing that repair dust soon. We're gonna need to just basically restock on it. Give me another lava bucket. So I can just repair also the skeletal sword. Because that was about to just break apart too, so let's repair that as well. And we gotta get more repair dust soon, it looks like. So the repair dust I had earlier didn't last that long, apparently. Since now I'm actually going back out into combat. Mind Fantasy 2. Large medieval-based mod. Let me take a closer look at this. Aim on improving many features like crafting. Still a work in progress. This mod's very difficult. I'm still basically really invested in Advent of Ascension regardless. I've basically already gone just so deep in trying to get as many items as possible. To get why it's good, watch a tutorial. Probably. It's easier than Advent of Ascension. You really think so? Then again, I actually have to try out both. And you might be right on that. Advent of Ascension early game is pretty brutal. It's kind of brutal up until you start getting the really good stuff and just figuring out how to survive, basically. So he was basically down here this whole time. It's basically a little vault I got going. Well, it's not going to be little by any means. It's going to be massive, actually. Probably going to move some stuff down into it now that I think about it. I should probably move a couple things down. Guessing the blood iron was supposed to be a gun, right? I know this is an archer gun that shoots holly arrows. That's a blaster. That's a shotgun. I'm just trying to see like what I haven't yet moved down into my vault. I'm gonna move a couple things down. So where do I put all my staves? Because I'm carrying a lot of those and I want to get those just put away. I think I'll put my archer gun down here at least. These are all the blasters. That's a blaster. I'll put it there, and I'll put the gas blaster down there too with it. Archer gun's gonna go. I put the archer guns up here. Let's put it with the rest of them. Still trying to figure out what category blood iron went into. I already had a flower cannon apparently. Didn't have a Volk cannon earlier, so let's just put that in with the other cannons. I think maybe blood iron can class as a gun. I'll put it with the guns until I figure out for sure. That's a shotgun. Those are all shotguns. This is gonna go right there with the shotguns. The Vivo. I never tried D&D, but I'm pretty sure I would end up liking it regardless. What else can I say? I'm racking up quite the collection here. Staves. There we go. Yeah, we're certainly looking at a nice collection right here. Certainly put a lot of effort into it already. Random food. Alright, still have a lot of things to basically just organize here regardless. Can't believe I still have this full entire armor set from killing only 2 Infernals. I was under the impression it was going to take longer to basically just accumulate all that. I guess for now, I'll probably just move these tools over into, like, my tools chest. Because I can't actually use these right now. Because I'm missing the 75 extraction, but I think I'll just put them with the rest of the tools, just so I could say I technically have these. If only I could actually use these. So this would help with just finding rare ores for sure. I actually do want to move a bit of other stuff down while I'm still doing so. I'll move a couple other things down. Just a bunch of random things I basically have. Still not exactly sure like what's duplicates and what's not. I think I'll also probably just get some of the swords made, because why not? Swords I'm never going to use because these are basically swords you can craft from on the overworld. I've basically just by now already gained access to much better stuff than just these entry-level swords. Sapphire is definitely one of the more relevant ones for early game, but even then still. I basically got all kinds of swords that are just better than all these entry-level swords. But I'm still going to make them just to put in the vault. And that's basically about it. Just so I can say, like, I have these in the collection. Oh, sorry, I had a paralyzer sitting there. Didn't look like I had one of these earlier. So I'm basically just doing whatever I can to just basically sort what I have. Eventually I'm going to start moving blocks around as well. So I can only carry so many blocks before, again, like, everything just gets cramped. Probably gonna make more random tools and weapons just to put away in my collection. Just so I can say, hey, I got these. Basically just wasting precious resources at this point, but I think I can afford to do so. By the way, jade hoes don't exist. Pretty awkward looking, pretty interesting looking shovel right there. Kind of awkward looking, pretty interesting. Alright, let's just kill that with the shovel, I guess. Just basically getting some more items made because I can do this. Just because I can. And yes, I will eventually try and organize all this stuff too. So that's basically a bunch of the entry-level tools I just crafted. Including some tools with the extraction requirements. Just basically trying to expand my collection a bit. I think I might also try and cash in some of these tokens for more soulbone totems and just try and get as many of those as possible. Because I still have basically that to do as well, so I think I'm going to jump right back onto that too. And just get back to work on doing that. So we'll just go back to the Shirelands like this, basically, for a bit. Probably not going to spend too much time here. I mean, I've already gotten a hell of a lot done on this stream. Don't do that much more. You know, I might as well just collect these while I'm at it. Because I don't have many of these infusion stones right now, currently, so I might as well pick some of these up if payable. Okay, so I might want to just take note of this guy and just buy his trades. Maybe I'll just buy his bows now. Before I lose sight of him. Just to basically get the other two bows I don't have from the archers. Sunshine bow's really not that good. The other two, pretty good though. I think I might just grab them before I lose sight of the guys. Might just buy the bows before I lose sight of those archers. I still technically need them all if I just want to get as many items as possible. And since I can afford those, I will just snap those up. The Shire Gembo has a really fast draw rate. Has an insanely fast draw speed. So I can imagine that being useful in some situations. I can imagine that being somewhat useful. The Sunshine Bow has like 25 base range damage with like a draw time of like 1 second. I think the Baron Bow has the same, but like a slightly faster draw time. And on top of that, also sets enemies on fire that it hits. So I think the Sunshine Bow is really just not that good in comparison to some other options you get. For example, like the two other bows you can get out of Shirelands. And even the Baron Bow from Barathos, which is another really good option. So where were the archers again? Kind of had sight of them, but now I need to just... Now I kind of lost track of where they were. Before I totally lose sight of where they are, basically. There was supposed to be another one somewhere around here that was selling like 2 bows and not just one. This is probably him. Let's just basically get these added to our collection before I totally lose track of where these guys are. So I'm trying to think where the Lotto Man's was again. Wait, I can't hit these guys. These are hunter mobs that I can't hit. Okay. I must have been confusing them with another mob. Yeah, the guys with like the red crossed swords above their heads. Those guys I can't damage yet. My hunter level's not high enough still. Still don't have a hunter level high enough to even fight them. And now I'm just gonna get pulled up again. I'm just gonna get forced up here, basically. I don't even know what's shooting at me. If I can just actually stay here for long enough to be able to hit these guys, but they literally won't let me stay on the ground. There we go. Now they're down. Oh, another one. I'm trying to figure out if I'm even anywhere near the Lotto Man or not. I'm trying to just look at my coordinates. Easier said than done when I'm constantly under attack. I think I'm actually on the right track again. I'm trying to just read my notes, but I'm trying to make sure I read them correctly. Trying to make sure there's no minuses instead of pluses. I think this looks like a Lotto Man structure. I think we're on the right track here. I think we are actually at Lotto Man's, basically. Oh, that's why I'm not actually collecting any. Right, so now we need to find the Lotto Man, wherever he might have wandered off to. Because sometimes he just tends to do that. He just... Well, they never wander off too far, at least. So let me buy some more Soulbone Totems, because why not? I'm probably going to need more. Because soul bones actually get used in several crafting recipes, so I'm probably going to need more soul bone totems. Because if I'm not mistaken, with the research I've done on how many possible items just use soul bones in their crafting recipes, I've seen that, like, you need 7 soul bones for every possible crafting recipe that involves them. Yeah, there's like a sword. There's 2 swords actually that use soul bones in them. That's the rare stimulo mob, whatever it is called. The stimulosis, that's the rare one. I'll try and figure out what I was saying, like, earlier. I'll try and figure out what I was saying after I get this thing killed. This guy's rare and I don't want to miss up that opportunity. And he's down, and he dropped a something. He dropped a Shire Blast. Wait, what? Another Stimulosis? Are you kidding me? A second one! Immediately after killing the first one. What the fuck? I found so many rare mobs this stream, it's not even funny. Another Shire Blaster. I literally just found 2 of those right next to each other. What the fuck? Those were 2 Stimulosises back to back. That was just something else entirely. I was certainly not expecting that. So essentially what I was trying to say is there are plenty of crafting recipes that involve soul bones in some way, shape, or form. So there's 2 swords from what I remember. One's just like a regular sword, one's a great blade, which I've actually made already. So I technically made the great blade already, don't need to do that again. There's also like 2 pickaxes that use 2 soul bones each. And then there's like 1 other item that uses another soul bone as well. I think it's actually to upgrade some gun. And if I want to keep like a soul bone as a souvenir, I'd need 8 total. So let's hope I just get really lucky with this whole lotto thing. So I'm not going to be on this for too long. Still have some more soul bones to get, but this is already looking pretty convincing. Yeah, from what I remembered seeing with all the possible crafting recipes, you need 7 soul bones for all of those. I made 1 item that uses 1 soul bone already. And also, if I want to keep 1 soul bone as a souvenir, I still technically need like 1 more, so I would technically need a total of 7. I probably just have to show you all the crafting recipes at this point. Nice! I got 4 of these now. Make that 5. 5 soul bones. Wow. I barely have any room to keep anything at this point. I really need to just basically empty out these boxes now. It's getting ridiculous. Like, I absolutely have to empty these before actually doing anything else. So I'm pretty sure it was like a sword, a great blade, each of those using up a single soul bone, a gun upgrade using up 1 soul bone, 2 pickaxes also using up 2 soul bones apiece, so that's a total of 7 right there to make all those items. And then just basically keep 1 as a souvenir, for the vault. That would make it 8 soul bones I need. Already made one of those items that uses a single soul bone. So that leaves me needing 7 soul bones total, just to have like the ultimate collection. And I have 5 on me, so I need to get 2 more soul bones playing the lotto. So yeah, I did pretty good for myself with all those tokens. I was thinking I was going to get like a lot less than 5 soul bones out of that. I was expecting it to go a lot worse. So let me just actually empty out my shulker boxes because, yeah, basically they're just cramped with stuff at this point. Like, I really need to get them emptied. Like, this is just ridiculous at this point. These have to be emptied. So I'm assuming that's a cannon. Talking about using cannonballs and doing more damage to armored enemies. That's probably cannon there. Yeah, I got 5 of these. That's sick. I'll probably just keep them close by, actually. I'll probably keep them somewhere around here. Or maybe I'll just keep them with the weapons and tools. So I'll keep them probably, like, right around here for now. Looks probably like a nice place to just leave them. And yay, 2 more Shirelands Realm Stones. That's just going to be more silver coins right there for free. More easy silver coins I can just basically get. Okay, so are you serious? I got fewer banners than I got actual soul bone rewards. That's sweet. And a lot of these copper coins I shoved into these boxes earlier, so I'm gonna just move them up here until I feel like actually bringing them back to a banker's, so I'll put the copper coins up there for now. Kind of what I usually do with my surpluses of copper coins. And another super cannon I'm probably never gonna have a need for. Silver coins also, and more silver coins because finding rare mobs, they tend to drop silver coins. So that's just more for me there, basically, too. And some Abyss Realm Stones on top of that, so just more coins. More silver coins I can just get with that, basically. And I got this thing, too, to add to my collection from the Slimer in the Abyss. And I also got these things for the collection. Pretty nice. And like the third bow that I bought from the Shire Archers, that's basically like my main bow right now. That's basically my main weapon for ranged, is just this thing. I basically now main Justice Bow. It's just that good. And I got plenty of extra seeds because Lotto Men. So I might actually just kill some chickens for some more food, possibly. Or maybe I'll just do that later. I mean, I don't want to keep these seeds on me forever. Or I think I maybe just give some to chickens, right? Holy crap. Yeah, this coop is basically just full. I had no idea there were still this many chickens in here. Yeah, I certainly did good with repopulating. Now I'm starting to think we actually have more chickens than we need at this point. I really didn't think, like, I'd quickly get this many again. And that's basically half a large chest full of eggs that are all just gonna get thrown. And a good fraction of those are gonna become more baby chickens. How much more cramped do you think this could possibly get? There's a lot of, like, more random stuff to also basically just put away, too. So I got just random things to basically organize and put away now. Still carrying these Hellfires in here that I never actually really use much in Immortalis. Yeah, because there were these enemies in Immortalis that have like 1 point of health, but they hit really hard. I basically just use something like Hellfire that's quick to throw, barely does any damage, but since the Phoenixes literally die in one hit to anything, it makes perfect sense to use the Hellfires on them. But I think Showstaff is just going to be able to do the same job, but better. It can do even more things just killing the Phoenixes. But it's going to basically do like the exact same job that the Hellfire was doing. Oh, also, like, we killed 4 Slimers. So yeah, that makes perfect sense. So 4 more Abyss Realm Stones as well. Maybe I should just cash these in and just see. Like, just see exactly how many silver coins I'm going to get from all those Realm Stones. Alright, I'm almost done just emptying this stuff out, basically, at this point. Really shouldn't be much longer before I basically just empty everything out at this point. Yeah, like, I have a lot to just sort here, basically. How these guys literally keep spawning now in here? Probably not to spawn-proof the vault. Eventually. Yeah, don't worry, I'm eventually just gonna get all this sorted out. Eventually. Are you kidding? I'm probably never gonna get all this sorted out. I'm just trying to keep things organized as best as I can, though. I'm doing what I can. Even though it kind of seems hopeless at this point. Because there's just really that much going on. So what can I actually just throw away that I know I'm not going to need? Probably not going to throw out much. At least not right away. I think I have one of these. Let me double check if I already have one of these. Also, same goes for the super cannon. Probably got like plenty of those already. This guy's got us just stop spawning in here. This is getting annoying. That's what I thought. I had one of those in there. Probably already had plenty of these super cannons lying around as well. Those I can probably just throw out. Well, I now basically have like a little more organized stuff right now. And I got some more soul bones, which is nice. We'll still have to get like a couple more, like 2 more specifically, and then we'll be done that. Also just quickly use those up and get no ambient power stones. I'll be going back to Shirelands maybe later, just to continue getting the rest of the soul bones. So I could quickly just actually look this up. So in case you want to see all the crafting recipes that involve the soul bone, I can just link you to the wiki article here. If it shows up. Just go on the Advent of Ascension wiki and then type in soul bone. So yeah, there's a sword called Light's Way. There's a sword called a Knight's Guard, which I own already. There's 2 pickaxes that both each use 2 soul bones in the crafting recipe. And then there's an upgraded version of the blood drainer called a soul drainer that also uses soul bone. So that's 7 soul bones used in all those crafting recipes. 8 total if I want to actually just keep one after all this is said and done. I have 5 soul bones on me right now. I made the Knight's Guard already, so I would technically just need 2 more of these to get everything soul bone related and never have to do it again. And then never have need for soul bones again, basically, after that. So I guess until next time, because I really don't feel like actually doing more right now. Aside from maybe just clearing the mobs that are around my house. How come I can hear them but literally can't see them half the time? Oh, that's why I can't see him. He wasn't on the side of the house I thought he was. So I guess until next time, basically.